hello, my dear darling friends. I hope you all had an amazing weekend. I hope you all have your candy ready. I hope you all got your beverage of choice ready. I hope you all in the UK are having an amazing bank holiday week, Monday. Yes, bank holiday Monday, and you guys have the day off. So I hope you are enjoying your day. Hello, everyone. It is so good to see you. Hi, John. Please send my love and kisses from Katie and Christine and all of us to Frank the Wonder Beagle. We love him and you, of course. Hello, Celeste. Thank you for becoming a new member on the channel. We need to do a members only live soon because we got a lot of things to talk about. Hi, guys. I hope you all are well, even those who are watching this on the vertical. We got some things to talk about because I was doing some research on Harry and his jaunt to Ukraine. And you know me, like I catch on little details, the little things. I know Meghan likes to claim she's got a freakish attention to detail, but let's be honest, she really doesn't. She honestly doesn't. And this morning, I dropped a couple of goose eggs saying history sure has an interesting way of repeating itself. Does it not? I have to keep checking that it is a bank holiday in the UK. Yes, it definitely is. It definitely is. Yes, please, members only. Yes, we will definitely do one. I'll get Katie to get on my case about it. I'll shoot for Wednesday. We'll do like a midday one, like one that's like around 1 p.m. Pacific time here, LA time. So I don't know what time that would be for you guys. I think it'd be around like 9 o'clock or something in the UK. But I think we should do an afternoon one where everyone can join in. But let me continue on here because you see how history has a funny way of repeating itself. I know that Harry wasn't a soon to be king and will never be king. And this is Edward, who abdicated his line to the throne. He was supposed to be king. And what did he do? No, I'm talking about today is a bank holiday in the UK. Today, not Wednesday. I was saying Wednesday, I'll probably do a members only. So I was talking about how Edward abdicated and gave everything up for an American divorcee who truly never loved him, never wanted to get married to him. Anyone who knows the story of Wallis Simpson knows that she just liked being Edward's mistress. She enjoyed having all of the, all of the trappings of having a connection to boinking a royal. And well, Harry is the same. He's just as dumb as Edward, but he was not even a spare. And Meghan made him give up everything, leave the royal family, trash his family. I mean, that's the thing that Wallis and Edward didn't do. They didn't go around trashing the royal family and talking badly about them, but they did boinking. Boinking is one of my favorite words. Boinking is one of my favorite words. Raggedy wench is one of my favorite words. Trollop is one of my favorite words. I mean, Wallis just wanted to bang him, get the jewels and stuff, but she never wanted to be a royal, right? And with Meghan, she was stupid. She was banging Harry, thought that when she would marry him, Meghan honestly believed that living the royal life was like a Disney fairy tale. Whenever you read any of Tom Bower's biographies or even Harry's biography that was horrendously written, they were watching a lot of Disney movies. For adults watching Disney movies, something is clearly, there's a couple screws loose there, okay? Now, Meghan always told us how she thought that, like on Oprah, she made the connection to like the Little Mermaid, despite the fact that she told the story wrong, because we all remember Ariel lost her voice because she wanted to have legs and she wanted to go on land. So she made a deal with Ursula, who took her voice. And it wasn't because she ran away, like Meghan said, and got her voice back. No, you dummy. But this tit, this raggedy trollop, thought that once she married Harry, being a royal meant sitting by the beach, eating bonbons, getting shit faced all day, and showing up and cutting ribbons, being given free designer clothes, getting to waste the taxpayers' money on expensive trips. Despite the fact that Meghan Markle said that she never wants to be a lady who lunches, that is exactly who Meghan Markle wanted to be. She wanted to be a lady who lunches, who leeches off everyone, because as we saw, her father took care of her her entire life. Trevor took care of her entire life. There was also Corey who took care of her. All these men took care of her while she claimed, I'm a humanitarian, I'm a charitable individual who cares about people. No, Meghan Markle only cares about the charity of Meghan Markle. That's it. So let me continue on here. And let me just continue to show some similarities, okay? Because this really caught my eye here. And I don't know if Harry and Meghan clued into this. Look at this. Even back in the day, Wallis made sure she was ahead of Edward. She made sure she was always in front of him. Now, the crazy thing, now I can't say this man's face, so I'll call him the man with the mustache, okay? So the man with the mustache, look at her face. You know she wanted to boink him for sure. She's the type of person who liked to lay down with men with power, right? Look at the way she is smiling in her face, in the man with the mustache's face, while her husband is standing there like a cuck. We have seen this many times with Meghan and Harry's relationship, where Meghan loves throwing herself at other people, especially men. But good God, if a female staffer even touches Harry's back to let him know there are people on the top waiting to wave to you, Meghan will throw daggers. It is crazy. Wallis did love power. She definitely did. Wallis loved power. The one thing I will say about Wallis is that Wallis had impeccable taste for jewelry, because if you read into the history or look into the pieces that she had commissioned from high-end fashion houses like Cartier that were being paid for by Edward, oh my goodness, they would make, oh my goodness. And her fashions too. Wallis had a waist. Wallis would show off the fact that she had a waist. She would show it. Look at her waist, so trim, so tiny, in her outfits, in her Oscar de la Renta outfits, in her expensive couture gowns, all paid for by Edward, right? I mean, history is repeating because Meghan and Harry are doing the same thing, living off of Charles's money. So now, why do I bring this up? So we remember how back in the day, Harry decided to go to what was it? A party, right? Dressed up like one of these individuals, right? He claimed later on in his book that William and Catherine forced him to wear this. However, when he was in court, I don't know if you guys saw this, but I had done a live about this. In court, Harry said that it was Chelsea Davies' idea for him to wear this. So we all know Harry's a liar, but now we've got two completely conflicting stories. One on record in court documents that Chelsea Davy made him do this, and another one in his book claiming that it was William and Catherine. So now, why do I bring this up? I bring this up. I feel like I don't know where Blair is, where Duchess of North Sussex is, but talking about this kind of stuff brings me memories of her and makes me think of her. So let me bring your attention to this symbol right here. We all see what the symbol looks like. I think we all have seen the symbol many, many times throughout our lifetimes. But let me show you this, because I don't think Harry and Meghan really thought this through. So when I say history repeats itself, I say this. So here's Harry with his outfit, right? And Harry was recently in Ukraine receiving gifts from Ukraine's Azov Battalion. Look at their symbol. Does it look like anything to you? Hmm? Yes, please note that YouTube doesn't like certain keywords. So please be careful in the chat, because either what is it? Your YouTube will automatically remove your comment. We don't delete the comments, and they will like ban you for some reason. So I'll just let you guys know in the chat who are commenting, just be careful with the words that you use. Just like leave out a letter. We'll understand what you're getting at. But do you see what the symbols look like? Yes. So I noticed this, right? I don't know if anyone else noticed, but the symbols are very similar. So I looked into the Azov Battalion that Harry, and if no one believes me, let me just share an image, because Harry was receiving gifts from them. And even the Sussex squad were like, Harry got to meet with the Azov military servants. Well, it sounds weird to me that they call them servants, right? But anyways, my apologies. So Harry did this when he was in Ukraine. He received gifts from them. He received medals from them. But let me show you how they make their symbol here. So this is the emblem of the Azov Battalion. And they have the exact symbol here, which is the emblem of the, Nazi SS military unit during the Second World War. And this is the Nazi black sun symbol in the background. Yes. And let me tell you this as well. Okay. So this Azov Battalion, this movement that Harry keeps going to Ukraine and getting pictured with, is friendly to neo-Nazis and is inspired by France's new right. It is not running in Ukraine's presidential elections because they plan to win power with its long game. And they tolerate beliefs in white supremacy, extreme nationalism, anti Semitism, and radical racial superiority. This tells me right away, Harry, you are clearly the racist in the royal family, and you are an Nazi sympathizer. How can these people not see what they are doing, what Harry and Meghan are doing? This is absolutely disgusting. And the fact that the royal family, Charles, is still giving the okay for this to go on, to cosplay half in, half out royal, is absolutely shameful. It is disgusting. And then on top of that, what makes it even worse, now that I've put these pieces together, the fact that Harry and Meghan went to Bondi Beach and Meghan was literally dressed up like a prisoner who was a victim during the Holocaust, who was held in Auschwitz. Meghan was dressed like one of those Jewish individuals who were murdered in one of those places. It's absolutely horrific and disgusting and deplorable. And more people need to speak out about this. This is gross. How can people allow this woman to go around acting like the trollop that she is? Look at her. She's so stunning, so brave, with a smile on her face, dressed like she is just leaving the concentration camp where people were senselessly gunned down and murdered on that beach. And she is there smiling and laughing and giggling with people. This is a traumatic thing that happened. If you want to laugh and giggle, go to a effing carnival. I mean, your husband's the clown. I'm sure he could get like a discounted rate since he will be the main event. This is all a bunch of, it makes me sick. It makes me absolutely sick completely that these two continue on going around disrespecting and bringing absolute, look at this, right? And Meghan is there using this moment, this tragedy, this absolute atrocity that happened, which took the lives of 15 individuals, 11 men, 3 women, and a 10-year-old girl. And Meghan is there merching that moment like it is something amazing, incredible. She's enjoying the attention. Nothing else matters. I would not, let me tell you, Robin White, I would not want the bad juju that comes from this kind of attention and pulling these kinds of stunts to get attention. I could not go walking across a beach where there is still blood soaked sand in some areas, just trampling along there, smiling and giggling and acting like you are someone special after so many people now relate that place of fun with a tragedy. LOL, do you believe this? I mean, what? Anyways, please be kind in the chat. I think the chat is going a little bit wild. I mean, this is a little bit of a hot topic to touch this. You really believe the lies? What lies? That people got gunned down? I mean, people died? There's no lies there. Anyways. This Harry and Meghan are the most disgusting individuals I have ever come across. And the fact that they are still listed on the royal family website tells you that Charles is okay with all of this. Charles is okay with them going around desecrating and using tragedies that occurred to other people to monetize and use to make money off of it. We are watching two mentally ill people, in my opinion. I agree. I agree. I mean, what is this show up and do good that Harry and Meghan always claim? Show up, do good. How is showing up to a place of tragedy, showing up and doing good? Is that only for your pockets? I want to show you this. The girl on the beach towel. Can I show you this? Because I don't think anyone picked up on this. And I feel like I'm the only one who has mentioned anything about this. Let me pull up the image for you. So the image of them walking on the beach with the girl just laying there minding her own business. They could have walked anywhere else. They could have walked anywhere else, yet they wanted to walk here. Maybe Meghan thought this girl was going to look up and be like, oh, Duchess, I remember you from Suits. Can I have an autograph? I think that's what they wanted. But can we talk about Harry's hand placement? We all know that Harry is a disgusting pervert who has zero boundaries. Harry was earlier slapping a random guy's ass, okay? And here he is. Look at his hands. Let me make it a little bit bigger in a different screen, because it looks like maybe Harry was making some kind of lewd comment about grabbing her ass. See, look at his hands. I bet you Harry was making some kind of joke like, oh, I'd go and squeeze those cannons or squeeze those peaches. He's probably saying something disgusting like that. Why are we making sides of the royals? What? Anyways. This is absolutely crazy. They're the royals. They're not royals. Harry and Meghan are not royals, Halo Dan. I don't know who you are, but they are not royals. They're just ding-dongs who are cosplaying royals, who think that they are royals. Yeah, the guy beside him is laughing too. So clearly he said something. Can we talk about can we please talk about how Harry has done this before? Can we talk about how Harry, the reason why I say that he's done this before is because he has. Let me pull up the images here where Harry did the exact same thing to Catherine on her first balcony appearance after her and William got married, when she was bending over just to talk to the children. And what did Harry do? He reaches over and he pinches her bum. Yeah, and how could Catherine react on the balcony? She couldn't. She had to have a straight face on, act like nothing happened at all. I'm trying to find the images because you guys know I will have the pictures. Harry is a pervert. And beside him, was standing Andrew at the time, who was chuckling as this happened. Harry is known for being the guy who can't keep his hands to himself. He is a dirty pig. And I have shown you guys this with a video I have made in the past called Touchy Prince. So this is Harry and this is Andrew. Catherine leaned over to talk about, I think this was the Phillip sisters when they were younger. And look at this. This was when he pinched her bottom. She turns around and yeah, how is it's terrible. And so Harry doing something like this Harry doing something like this at the beach does not surprise me at all. That this guy has no boundaries. He can't keep his hands to himself. I'm surprised this guy has not had a couple assault charges brought towards him. I heard about an incident that happened at the Better Up offices in San Francisco, but seems like that was buried. Just like the time that Harry and Meghan what did they do? Well, Meghan did. She threw tea at that person in Australia, right? Harry is a creep. Harry definitely is a creep. And we've all heard about this. The royal family have constantly hidden this. Hold on a second. I'm just dealing with some stuff here. There we go. I feel like Harry and Meghan are two just disgusting individuals who have no boundaries. They are two individuals who go around thinking that they can put their hands on anyone, do whatever they want, and it is okay. They will get away with it. But the fact that Harry is openly supporting yikes, this going to a place like Ukraine, meeting up with Azov Battalion. I mean, Harry was always a sympathizer, right? This just tells you even more the type of person he is and why he connects with certain people. This is who Harry is. Anyways, how long is this awful show by that charlatan duo going to continue? I really don't know, but I am definitely sick of it. I feel like I need to have Duchess of North Sussex here because she was great on this topic and she had more information about this topic and knew more about it than I do. I mean, she was the one who was talking about it before she got off track onto the whole Johnny Mercer thing, but maybe I will see if I can get Blair on my channel. Maybe I'll see if I can get a hold of her. I mean, I did send her an email the other day and to see how she's doing, but we'll see. I would love to have her on my channel because Blair and I, we go back. We started our channels together way long ago. I love Duchess of North Sussex. Do you know anything about Duchess of North Sussex? All I know is that her channel got compromised by people doing their dirt on her channel and keeping theirs clean, where a lot of people tend to do that. I mean, that sucks. That's how people get ahead in this YouTube world. But if I get a hold of her, if she responds back to my comment, I will try and get her on my channel because I absolutely love her. She was a wealth of information and she was very on top of this whole Ukraine thing. And she would be the best person to talk about with this. So on that note, my darlings, I'm going to leave this chat and leave this live here, but I thought this was just very, very important information to be sharing about Harry and his Ukrainian connections. I believe TRG is in touch with Dawn. They would be in touch the same way, same emails and stuff like that. So I did email her, like I said, so we'll just wait for a response because I never expect anyone to respond right away. Right? I mean, people hate responding. Anyways, my lovelies, I'm going to get out of here. If you guys haven't watched my latest video, I am starting something new on this channel called the Moon Bump Chronicles. So I am going to go back to the beginning and we're going to start from the day that Meghan Markle announced her pregnancy at Princess Eugenie's wedding. and we are going through a timeline. Okay. The other day I spent, oh my God, I don't even want to tell you how long I spent because it's embarrassing. I made an entire timeline from the moment that she announced at Eugenie's wedding to them going to Australia to all of her appearances to the day where she went onto supposed maternity leave. We are going to do episodes on every single date, and then at the very end, when I am done all the episodes and we've gone through her entire pregnancy, we are going to do a full reel of all of her pregnancy looks, because yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be absolutely good. I feel like I need to get back into, you know what? I should dust off my PhD in moon bumpology and continue it and continue on the legacy of our dear friend Yankee Wally. For her, I'm going to get down to the bottom of this, because you guys all know the whole reason why I started this channel was to continue her questions on the moon bump. And I feel like that's why we should do that. Anyways, my darlings, I will talk to you guys later. I hope you all have an incredible day. I hope you all have an amazing bank holiday wherever you are. And I will see you in the next one. And at the end, I just want to remind you guys before I go that Harry has always been the racist in the royal family. Anyways, toodaloo, darlings. Bye.